Hey, what's up, Rockflog? This is the Master Gamer Rockhawk64. If you remember in our last episode, we, with Max, managed to overcome Grit's troops, and found out that there's quite a bit more to Grit's backstory than we initially thought. So this episode, we're going to go ahead and continue our campaign. We're heading deeper into Blue Moon territory, as you can see. Looks like Olaf's a little bit concerned. It's not like this was Blue Moon property to begin. Yeah, that's something that we'll learn about Grit later, is that he does not necessarily care who, quote-unquote, owns what property. After all his work and planning. It's common theft, man. Sound like a hippie there. I just think it's time to move out. Yeah, we're knocking. We're about ready to knock the fucking door down. Don't go anywhere. Ooh, man, that sounds like serious trouble there. Doesn't Olaf get cold when he makes the snow? We're gonna use Andy this round. Yes, Andy, it's your turn again. Mission 6, Blizzard Battle. Oh, I hate this mission. I know. Yes, we can hear you. This is a vital deployment point for Olaf. So if we drive him from this region, we can cripple his army. Cool. Just need to capture as much property as possible. Yeah, we basically have to secure 12 properties. This isn't a battle type we'll see very often. Alright, let's go. I'll go ahead and explain this. This is a battle type we'll see very often, but we have to capture and hold 12 properties before Olaf does. So if we go here to our intel menu, to status, you can see that now we have that, but we can see the number of bases that we have. So we have to... Now there's like, I believe, 11 on each side. So we'll have to, let's see. We've got these 3 here. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then if we can capture this and hold it, that'll be number 12. So that's always the first place I send units. Is over there. You want to capture properties as soon as possible so that you can get the... because the faster you capture properties, the more funds you'll be able to have for deploying units. Which, as you guessed, is a pretty vital strategy. Yeah, it's pretty important, so we're going to build a couple of infantry and call it a turn. And as you can tell, obviously, since it's Blue Moon territory, Olaf's going to start out with more of an advantage. But that shouldn't be too terribly much of an issue. Of course, there is the fact that he is not going to let us just have any properties, of course. So we've got to basically have some meat shields. See, if I had dropped that mech last turn, I might have actually been able to do something. And here's the hoping I can actually get something done and not have to... Yeah, he's covering those properties pretty well. just not gonna build anything this round. So Olaf is going to get some property captures in early. But basically what we have to do is we have to hold all the properties on our side of the river, plus one on Olaf's side. Well, he has to do the same thing to us. Now, we'll be able to get a capture in before he gets that APC destroyed, which is a good thing for us. Okay, we don't want to involve that medium tank until as late as possible, so... Excellent. Alright. Yeah, this is one of the more difficult missions in Blue Moon. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, it looks like he's wanting to stop us from capturing that base. And he'll do... Yeah, this is where the AI definitely places a priority more on attacking infantry and APCs than it does other units. Simply because of the capturing power of the infantry and mech units, in addition to the transportation ability of the APC units. So we're going to move those up there. Should be able to do a decent amount to the tank. And 3 damage is okay. This should finish it off. Alright, next turn we'll be able to build a tank, so until then we're gonna end. Yeah, and he's already putting us under siege at that city, so... our job up there is going to be a stall mission, more or less. Let's see, he might be trying to capture that city first, but we have this one down there to kind of even the odds. But this is definitely a mission that makes you plan out exactly how you're doing what. I also recommend checking the status screen every so often. So as you can see, next turn we'll have 10 bases. So yeah, like I said, we're just gonna have to try and get as much done as we can in as little time as possible. Yeah, what I'm thinking is a swapping tactic with the mechs and the APC. Constantly pull them back and everything. I mean, the mechs will be able to fire back, and you know, this will be just until we can get like a tank or something down there. Hopefully, it won't have to resort to getting a tank down there. So I'd like to have that tank for making the push towards the final. So we'll be able to put that tank down there. We'll build a rocket unit to kind of defend that area down there. A rocket and those mechs should be sufficient. Issue is it'll take the rockets some time to get over there. So all we have to do is capture that city next to the base and then get that city that Olaf nabbed over there by that medium tank, and we'll be good to go. See, how much can we do with that? 11. We'll stick to this city where we have more defense. This might actually turn out to be more in our favor than what I thought. Oh yeah, this will... But see, Olaf has the advantage when he uses STO power because our movement will be slowed. So what I want to have happen it doesn't look like it'll be too much of an issue. because if I'm correct, yeah, Olaf will be using his CO power next turn. So we'll wait a turn on our CO power. No. I could have pulled all the way back, oh well. Such is life. So says you. At the end of Olaf's turn, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the episode off and finish it off next round. So, lucky you guys, you'll get to see the end of this. Oh, dang it. Yeah, this is now problematic. Very problematic. Could be more problematic, but it's still pretty problematic. We're just gonna have to wait and see how things go in the second part of the episode. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end it off here, and we'll resume in part 2. So stick around, because the fun is nowhere near over